What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece episode 360. Interesting episode last time around. I had someone mention it, and I thought about it during the time, and it was kind of hard to really absorb it at the moment. But really step back and then looking like around the internets, around what other people thought about it at the time, it was very weird what they had Sanji say. Like that was his life, that was his dream. Because we've seen his backstory and what he thought about the old man and what the old man did for him when they were stranded and wanting to see all blue and chef and saving his hands and protecting and not hitting women, and like you wanted your lifelong dream was an invisible devil, was a devil's fruit that made you invisible so you could peep on women. Very interesting. We also left off with Luffy fighting Moria, and we haven't checked in on Zoro and Brook's shadow yet. We've got a lot of showdowns going on. We got Sanji showdown, Luffy's, Zoro's, Usopp. And what are Frankie and the others doing? Are they just running around doing shit? I don't know. The giant Luffy is out there too. A lot of shit going on. Let's see what we got. What we got? See what we got. He did make contact, so that's a start. Shadow. Shadow going crazy. So he just spams this, huh? Like this is his go-to shit. Ooh, go at him. He doesn't have... Oh, I would have thrown that right at him. He wouldn't have anything to block it with. I think. Luffy, real question though, why are we bullshitting? Slap on one of those gears for me. Handle this real quick. Make it so strong that you punch through the shadow straight to him. Just my opinion. Thought process on the matter. Alright, so she's flying, by the way. Levitating. Usopp clearly can't do that. So how does she, or how does he get out there? Bro, fix that posture of those legs. I get it, it's funny. Stop laughing. Okay. Now what? Now what? So now is she gonna go extra negative? Or does she send... Can she send positive in that makes him negative to then make the negative work? What's the play here? She's trying to cheer him up. You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain, man. Why are you gonna tell her all this? You better hope she doesn't break that shit. Thanks for telling me how it works. He's so screwed if he loses that. Somebody want to tell me what that shit is? What? Oh. Is she actually doing that, or her ghost doing that for her? Wasn't he just talking about, like, it doesn't matter if you can fly, I got these dials, and it does this, and it does that? Yeah, exactly. I've got perfect aim, and I can't miss. Man's missing. I hate to see him go out like this. I really do. On your ass. That looks interesting. Nothing's actually happening to you, bro. Just relax. Maybe her hands just went in there, but nothing's actually happening. Just relax. I forget who I'm trying to tell to relax. Bro, why don't you try to hit her since she's right there? Bro, will you take a deep breath? Anything? That's pretty dope, though. It's a pretty crazy ability. But bro, you know you can hit her. Like, she's on your shit. Could you imagine, though, if he really died like this? That would be cold as hell. I would applaud them if they really did that shit. We know he doesn't die here, clearly. I feel like he's making it so much worse than it is. That's it. We good? See what I'm saying? She would have done it by now. Yeah, I feel like once they pierce, they can't really actually do anything. That would have been a dope villain ability, though. Girl, you gotta fix that posture. The pass through? Yep. Female Obito over here. Going crazy. I hate him. I can't stand him. Oh my lord, I can't stand him. I really can't. It's not just like, oh, you know, he's my least favorite crew member. I hate him. I hate him. We know she does have the ability to make herself tangible, though, because we've seen her like hold that umbrella, so we know that she can touch things. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot more than I think he bargained for. She's got data up. Clay bombs on you, bro. You better move. Do it. Yeah, just shut him up. Just shut him up. Somebody will come save him, or he'll get the power of something and figure it out. I'm over his ass. It's a pretty dope little ability, though. The fire. Right through. Didn't we just have this discussion, though? Oh, wow. You're gonna fly out a window here. Oh, man. That nose has been fractured so many times beyond repair. This is too much. So I'm curious what the loophole is gonna be. Like if he solves this himself, right? If he solves this himself, I'm very curious to what the loophole is going to be on that, because on paper he shouldn't be able to. But you know how we like to do. I'm curious if there's going to be a special substance that allows him to touch her, or like what the deal is going to be. Because it sounds like if she wanted to, she could just explode him to death. Get your ass in there, buddy. She hates you, by the way, so I don't... She just lighting him up on repeat? That's what it seems like. At least he's not screaming. That's a start. Good question. Why are you failing so hard? Nobody is weaker than you. I don't know why you would have assumed that. KO. Yeah, you thought you were hot shit. Now look at it. Man got on his high horse for 1 minute. He said, I don't like this. He said he'd take her on, so... Oh my god. Stand up for yourself, man. Anything? Is it time to go further beyond? Is it anything? He said he could take her. So you're either gonna give him his moment or have him be saved again. So what's the play here? He's got about 3.5 minutes to figure it out. Oh god. And the fact that they're playing the soundtrack with it is ticking me off even more. Oh man. I don't know why she's sad. She hated him any time he was around. Makes sense though how he could get rid of the zombie though. How he gets through her, that I do not know. I don't even know how he's running right now. They're really trying to make it seem like this man's got like double personalities or a demon inside of him, like he's Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit. Yeah, there are. Mm-hmm. True, true. On your shit. We don't know if she took something, switched, did something, if that's even her. Oh my god. That hasn't been explained yet. I don't know how she's turning into the Jolly Green Giant. Or what happened when she did go off screen, but it's not a pretty good ability. And anybody that has phasing abilities is pretty busted. Now her explosions don't seem like enough. I don't know if she can make them stronger. Do you think maybe she's projecting a ghost? That's not actually her. It's just a ghost that she's put a appearance on. Like that's not really her. Just a ghost that looks like her that she's controlling. That could be the only thing, I think. And that's why it's able to fly and get bigger and get smaller. I didn't know the ghost would be able to summon other things, but... And how she's able to see through the ghost. She in there? Hanging out? Guessing there's going to be 2 of her now, and then the episode's going to end. Like how his nose is straight now. Is she even conscious? I don't even understand. They haven't. Oh, she transferred her own consciousness into one of the ghosts. I thought she was gonna be fully awake. Interesting, interesting. I don't hate that. I liked how there were some pretty decent shots there. I can't stand his ass. You know what I'm really curious? So it's August 2nd. Do we have a launch date for... Is it the 7th that it comes out? The 31st. Oh god, damn. I thought it was gonna be soon. It's not until the 31st is what I just saw on the Googles, as the kids say. I'm very curious how they portray him. And that's been a big question that I've had with a lot of the characters, because when personalities can be super over the top and aggressive when it's in a cartoon animated form, because it kind of fits and it doesn't come off as weird or cringy. That's another reason why I can't do dubbed a lot of the time. Majority of the time. It's rarely I found a dub that's better. Because I don't know what like awkward or cringe or things sound like in Japanese. So when I hear them, and if you're a native Japanese speaker and you hear it, you're like, oh man, I hate the way that sounds. I don't know the difference. Example, like Killer Bee in Naruto. Spoilers if you haven't seen it or have gotten there. Um, I think it's funny and it's a gag when he's like doing his rapping shit in Japanese. I can get it. When I listen to it in English in the dubbed, I can't stand listening to it because it's so cringe. Like I cannot stand it. And there's other characters in Naruto a lot that I just can't stand listening to, and that's the same thing in other animes as well. Um, all that to say, is he gonna be super whiny, panicky, over the top, and everything in the live action, or how's that gonna be? It'd be the same thing with like a Zenitsu in Demon Slayer when he's screaming at the top of his lungs and everything. If that was to be into live action, I'm curious how that would be. Um, it's a pretty dope ability, but now it's not as strong as I thought it was at the beginning of the episode. When we were going through, I was like, oh shit, female Obito, she can phase through, do this kind of shit, summon, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But then when we see that she's got to put her physical body on autopilot, the chances that she would actually even get to do that in a battle with anybody that could really figure out or be on her ass would just be asking a lot. She would need somebody to like watch her body essentially. Um, so it was cool. Now it's okay. Um, so I'm assuming she's just transferring her consciousness into one of her ghosts, and it takes over her appearance, and she can still summon and do things. I'm sure he'll figure it out, Sogi King and all. Hopefully we wrap this up because we still have Luffy's big battle, which I'm sure is going to be the longest. Sanji's, hopefully, if and when we see it, won't last longer than the next time we see it. Zoro and Brooks has not started at all. And I don't think there's anybody else at the moment. So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,